Had some great champions in the Latin American Amateur Championship who've gone on to have great careers in pro golf. Back in 2018, Joaquin Niemann won by 5 in his home country of Chile. But Mexico's Alvaro Ortiz finishing runner-up to Niemann that year. Then 2019, the very next year, won the championship in the Dominican Republic by a couple of shots. Then last year, it was Justin Hastings from the Caymans who won by a shot in Argentina. Later went on to finish low amateur at the U.S. Open at Oakmont. This week, Lima Golf Club in Peru has been showcased all week. Fantastic venue for some of the best Latin American amateurs in the world. So, Brandon, let's see who joined this great list of champions. We start with Argentina's Mateo Pulcini at 12.
Yeah, so many good players from Argentina over the years. Mateo trying to throw his name into that lot. Nice birdie there at the 12th. A couple bogeys to that point. A few birdies to offset the wobbles here and there.
Few shot 17.
Yeah, maybe a little quick down the right side.
Trouble.
Yeah, found the bunker.
Playing with Pulcini, Virgilio Paz Valdez of Venezuela.
Yeah, trying to join Pulcini at 5 under par. About everything on the line. Talked about it all week long. Make a putt like that. Next to last hole says a lot about what's inside of him.
Critical par putt for Pulcini.
Come on, you kidding me?
Wow.
These guys are trading blows.
They're tied going to 18. What a putt. Great back and forth and great emotion as well. Pulcini has a chance to win at 18.
Yeah, from about 30 feet away. Be a bit careful here that you don't run it by.
Really effort.
Give it a good look.
Valdez for par to force a playoff.
About 10 feet away.
Gut check time.
Back to back. Huge putts at 17 and 18 for this 21-year-old.
Extra hole is par 4, 18th. Paz Valdez in for par. Pulcini now. Wow. Another long par putt with trouble off the tee, Brandon.
This is a great theater. And second hole out of the left rough. Valdez catches a huge flyer here. This thing's not stopping. 4 right.
Wow.
Skedaddles through the crowd. Ends up in a really awkward spot.
Oh, my goodness.
So easy to hit this fat and blade it. Did a nice job just to get it on the green, getting any semblance of chance. Probably 30 feet away. Meanwhile, Pulcini had left it on the front of the green, so really long putt here. Get your wits about you. Get your nerves in order. What a lag that was.
Really good. So, Paz Valdez have a par putt to extend.
Yeah, his chances looking pretty dim. He's made some big putts here in the last 30 minutes. Can he do it again? Nope.
Means Pulcini has a par putt for the win. Oh, yeah.
Third time's a charm. Finished in the top 10. 2 previous times have been in this event.
What a smile. Into the Masters, U.S. Open, U.S. Amateur, and the Amateur. What a celebration. 25-year-old from Argentina. 3-time All-American at D2 Oklahoma Christian, transferred to the University of Arkansas, and now can call himself the winner of the Latin America Amateur Championship. And Rich Lerner joins us now from Lima, Peru, where he's been all week long as part of the commentary team. Rich, playoffs, as you know, in golf, they lead to a special kind of tension, especially with so much at stake. How would you describe the drama of the afternoon?
It was thick with tension down here, that's for sure. I mean, you had 2 guys who never really been in this spot. They're accomplished players, but they've never been in a position to make a Masters or the U.S. Open or the Open Championship. And they both handled it beautifully, I thought. I mean, we saw some really clutch play down the stretch from both guys. And what really stood out to me, Damon, is the level of sportsmanship as well, right through the week. And in fact, if you went back to Friday, Thomas Restrepo is a player to keep an eye on. Restrepo is going to Ole Miss. He just won the Junior Orange Bowl in a field that included Tiger's kid Charlie and Matt Kuchar's kid Cameron Restrepo. Restrepo had this incredible chip in at the 18th hole. He's playing with Mateo Pulcini, and Pulcini gave him the game recognizing game. Round of applause as he walked up to the green to pick his ball up out of the hole. And that continued right through the weekend. I thought Pulcini just brought this spirit. He's a big guy, big frame, but has a big heart and a big spirit to match. And that's what stood out for me.
Yeah, he's got a lot of game, and he has a lot to look forward to in 2026. You mentioned the big-time events he'll be playing. And what should golf fans know about his background and his backstory?
Well, he's from Angel Cabrera's hometown, Cordova. Angel Cabrera won a U.S. Open and a Masters. And, he's like baby Cabrera. He's built that way. He's just got this hulking frame, like an untucked bed, but he's a very comfortable kind of a bed. And again, he just has this sunny spirit. His college coach at Oklahoma Christian Division II, and he was All-American there 3 years. College coach said he was a lovable teammate that everybody liked and made everybody feel good. And you could just see that. You could feel that as he played the entire week. And his mantra, has always been when he plays golf, even when it's intense as it was out here, is to have a laugh and have some fun. So he finished up at the University of Arkansas. Arkansas has had great success in this championship. The winner a couple of years ago was from Arkansas. Alvaro Ortiz, who won in 2019, played at Arkansas. He's going to play all the events for which he's now eligible and qualified. And then at the end of 2026, he'll make a determination as to what he wants to do, turn pro or stay amateur. I would expect when he plays out the season in 2026, and again, he's into not just the three of the four majors, he's into the amateur at Royal Liverpool and the U.S. amateur at Merion, who wouldn't stick around for that. I would expect that he'll probably turn professional. He's fairly old at this point. I mean, he's 25 years old, so he's not a kid.
How about the runner-up, Valdez? Heartbreaking day, obviously a great experience just competing in this wonderful event. Was he able to keep his head held high after losing in the playoff?
Yeah. I mean, absolutely, Virgilio Paz Valdez. I mean, he made the huge putt at 17, which you guys showed. That was a clutch. And then, a putt that he had to have at 18, and he nailed it. So I think he walks away thinking, yeah, I'm up to this. I have plenty of game. I thought he made some good free swings without tension in the last hour or so. As a guy who faced some challenges at Missouri and always found a way. And I think that's what this is all about, is testing yourself at a new and higher level. And then demonstrating to yourself that you have what it takes. And I think, without a doubt, the youngster, 21 years old from Venezuela, walks away thinking there are more good things in his future.
Rich, how about for you personally? You've covered this event for a decade now, and you wrap your arms around it so tightly. Why do you love the Latin America Amateur Championship so much?
I love to be around dreamers, Damon. I love to be around young people who, are looking far down the road. I like to be around emerging and exploding talent. I like to be around people who are grateful. I think that's the one thing. You cover the professional ranks, and everything is at the highest level. And you wonder sometimes, do people forget about gratitude? They don't here. They're enormously grateful for the opportunity. Remember, the founding partners, the Masters Tournament, the RNA, and the USGA, they take care of all the expenses for these players. They've never wanted cost to be an impediment as they try to grow the game around the region. And the players and their families, their coaches are all enormously grateful. And you see that and you feel that. I love the fact, Damon, that on Wednesday and Saturday night, Wednesday for the welcome reception, Saturday for the gala, the youngsters are in coats and ties, interacting with adults, and in many cases, some of the more influential people in the sport. That will take them a long ways. And I buy the mission here. I do think, when all is said and done, this will have been one of the most significant grow the game initiatives in the history of the sport. And I buy it. because I see it on the faces of these kids. I see it in their performances. And it only takes one to have a profound change in a country. We know that in Chile, for example, and Joaquin Niemann won in 2018. Thousands of people now are coming out to tournaments in Chile. The junior programs in Chile and in other countries across the region are absolutely exploding. And I'll repeat what I said to you guys earlier in the week on Golf Today, Damon. If we don't do this, if we are not investing in the next generation, then the sport will just be flat. And you know, Augusta National, the RNA, and the USGA, they feel very strongly, they're almost evangelical in their belief. They feel very strongly that they have an obligation to give back and to make this sport better than the way they found it when they came in. And you know, it really is, as they say, about where this game can take you. And now it has taken a young guy from Cordoba, Argentina, to the Masters, to Royal Birkdale, to Shinnecock Hills, and who knows where he'll go from that point. It's been one of the great joys of my professional life is to have covered this event and the Asia Pacific Amateur as well.
Wow, young people learning lessons for a lifetime, and nobody tells their stories better than you, Rich. Safe travels home, and thank you so much for your time,
brother.
buddy.
I appreciate it, Damon. Thank you.